Okay. Uh,
People are replying, but I can't read it. My eyes are so messed up. It's the font is
we'll
too
close
small.
out of it so you're not using our bandwidth.
Okay.
Hey, Renee, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you see us? I know Heat's right there.
Yeah, can you see me now? Can you hear me? That's some better. We're fixing to start building the burgers.
Okay, yep. Hey, sorry y'all, I don't know what was going on. Hopefully this won't have an issue. Hey, Gail. Hey, Nan.
And because I don't have a sink out here, we're just going to keep reusing our little
Video is a little choppy.
gloves while we form all the patties together.
Video is a little choppy, but you can hear y'all.
All right.
Woohoo! Hey, Stephanie.
I'm going to do some more research this weekend and see if we get better for next week because Shelly's want to do this every Friday night.
Hey, Lisa. Welcome back.
Maybe I need to buy a better camera too.
Yeah.
Because I really thought we'd be able to do this with our cell phones. It's not letting me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Shauna. Oh, goodness. So y'all missed him taking the hamburger. Bacon. Yeah, the bacon off. So now we're going to get started. We got it nice and greased. So what are y'all having for dinner?
Fixing to just eat a piece of this bacon.
We're in slow-mo, so try not to move so much, Heath.
All right.
All right.
We have real internet. I don't know why it's choppy.
I think it's that camera.
That's what we're going to order this weekend. A better camera for this. I knew I should have asked my brother to come down.
Let's see. I mean, you guys are in slow-mo. I mean, you can't show up to 2KK and not have mishaps in your life, right?
Right.
It's only 4:45 here. We'll have a keto chow shake later. Nice.
Who was that?
What, Shauna, what flavor are you going to have? I had salmon. Oh, I saw, Lisa. That looks so good. That's what I do too. When I go out to eat, I just get them to do everything kind of separate, which is probably a pain to the kitchen, but you just can't go by what all they're going to put on their grill and what else they're using, You don't know yet, Renee? You should have a Juicy Lucy. Come on over. You can make it in time. Oh, Lisa says she loves your t-shirt.
Oh, yeah? And if I'm going to get Kelly to watch too.
Nan had egg and sausage. That sounds good.
Breakfast for dinner?
Yum.
Ooh.
Finally home from work, just in time. Hey, James, what's your wife making you? Shauna says she's up for suggestions for flavor. I think I'm going to have a chocolate one tonight. A chocolate keto chow. We're going to do half and make it hot. And that's going to be like my dessert.
Oh, yeah. What flavor did you make for lunch?
I did heat the cookies and cream.
Yeah, it was good.
That's a good one. And then Lori, beef roast.
Oh, that sounds good.
Beef roast is never boring. To me, beef is never boring. Let me pick up the hounds and I'll head over. Well, all right. My dog would love a visit with your hounds.
I don't know where she's at. She's always real camera shy. Every time I try to take a picture of her, she runs.
I love a hot keto chow. I know, Shauna, you're the one who got me started on the hot keto chows. Because when you were doing all of those, I was like, ooh, that sounds really good. So I wanted to start doing it.
What are you doing there on the meat?
So the hamburger patties, they're both in like about 4 ounces each. Oh, I think I saw 2KK. Oh, shoot. I can't scroll up.
That's fine.
Here, you want to put on some gloves and start forming these? So we're going to start forming the patties. So is it Joe or Rachel that's here? Or both of y'all? Oh, Marie Emmerich's protein pudding. Is that the one with the boiled eggs?
Oh, I thought you said she was watching.
When we make it down, we're going to go shopping at Sprouts and your H-E-B. Yes, Stephanie, you got to go to our H-E-B. And I don't know if you heard it earlier. I was saying that we're going to take you to a barbecue joint too.
And we have a Central Market, which is like HEB's version of Whole Foods.
Oh, Tara says, hey, Tara, she's having bacon turkey ranch burger. So it's like the ranch seasoning in the burgers.
So what do you want me to do, baby?
And a salad. Just keep making the patties, right? Flatten them out.
Okay.
And then Shauna said, I had a hot raspberry cheesecake. Oh, that raspberry cheesecake's so good,
I
isn't
dropped
it?
part of the meat into the trash. At least it landed on the trash.
That's all right. Just finished a cookies and cream and what? Oh, so Joe's here.
Hey, yo,
with
Joe.
The raw egg, right?
Not gonna skip his comments.
Oh, yeah, Lisa, I tried that before, the Marie Emmerich's one, and it was pretty good. I couldn't really tell that it was eggs, but he said that he could. I think he just likes to say that.
What is it?
The Marie Emmerich's, Rachel's having chocolate custard. Yum.
Dude, that sounds good too.
Probably going to make a concoction of remaining ground beef, shrooms, cheese, and pour some eggs over and bake it and add more cheese.
How flat do you want these?
I've just been making them real flat. So on our Juicy Lucy's, I like to get them nice and flat. And because then we're going to put the cheese in the middle and kind of form it around. Oh, both Joe and Rachel are both here.
Nice. What's up, guys?
I'm going to scroll up and see. You missed all our drama earlier where, we were buffering, had all kinds of issues.
Do you want to start dropping cheese on it?
Yeah. So I went ahead and, he did, and measured out 2 ounces of cheese for each of the patties. And,
so much easier without the camera.
Right? My friend made it. I could tell the pudding was made with hard-boiled eggs. Those are a big note for me. Probably. Let's see.
So, like I said, you might have to break it to get it to fit in there, right? But each one of those little things should be 2 ounces. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this could be so thick.
Ooh. Let's see. Yep, I make my own ranch seasoning, add it to the meat. Wow, that sounds amazing, Tara.
Now you're going to have to post your recipe for the ranch, because I've never made that before, and I make a lot of stuff.
We've never done ranch. Oh, Shauna makes her own, too. Wow, y'all are so creative with all your spices.
How's that look?
Forming a little more over here. See, there's some kind of
wrap
wrap it.
Yeah. Okay.
And you just kind of form the meat around the cheese. Right, Tara? I know, because I just gave up ranch completely because they're all so dirty. Oh, Joe and Rachel said they love us.
Aww.
We love y'all. That's so sweet.
There's a burger place about an hour south of us, and they mix in raw bacon into their beef grind. A squealer.
Yeah.
I want to try replicating that too sometime. Here, how's it look better?
That looks perfect. Show, kind of put it up here.
Y'all see that?
Go real slow.
Oh, that's hot.
Up a little. There you go.
I'm going to flip it over so you can see the other side.
Well, I think the light's glaring. I made Joe's mayo.
How's that look better?
Yeah, a little more. There you go. Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Are your hands clean?
Yeah.
Then come over here and get this seasoning and dust it. Now, this is the salt, pepper, and garlic.
Just salt, pepper, and garlic. All right. And then I already put another thing of cheese.
This one's ready to go.
Shauna says, Tara, one time I tried baking it with nutritional yeast instead of powdered buttermilk. It was different but good. Huh.
Ooh, that's hot.
Okay. Higher, yeah. Now I want to burn it. Our burgers like the best thing in the world. They're so good. Oh, there you go.
How's this look? Am I on the camera?
No, it's up here, babe.
Okay.
Up, like where my hand is.
All right. I just don't want to fall.
Up a little more. You got to get it above there.
Thank y'all for being kind to the amateur hour tonight.
Get Shelly on camera. We want to see her pretty face. Oh, goodness.
Is it ready to the top?
Yeah. All right. And this should be the last one. All right. Let's see if you get my...
We should have just done regular cheeseburgers. It would have been so much easier.
Right?
Oh,
So we're just putting the cheese, and I think this is just Monterey Jack
yeah.
cheese, right?
I just carved it today. You got to dust these for me too.
Yeah, I will. Here, then I can be on camera. Let's see. Now you see me. Hey! I put my hair up so it's not flowing everywhere.
And now the patty is sticking to the plate.
Oh no.
And no, we're not going to be doing any of the Fear Factor stuff today either.
I don't know. The way you're handling that burger, it looks like a Fear Factor burger.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to form it around here and trying to stay steady because I can't grab my cane with these dirty hands. We should have just done regular burgers. My bad.
Oh, this is good.
I always got to overcomplicate. What, babe?
And put it right here when you're done.
How's that look?
Good.
Right there?
No, higher, babe. Yeah, there you go. And then put it on the flat top.
Yeah. Now I can.
Now you can get your gloves off.
But what's the plate underneath there? Is it more meat?
Clean.
Huh?
Those are clean.
Okay. No, I'm just going to get rid of it.
Let me go back to comments.
Okay.
Hi, Aunt Stelling. Hey, Shauna. Love the ponytail, right? Hey, Jason's here. Hey, Jason.
Hey, yo.
Tartar a la Hungry, right?
I've never been a fan of that, though. All right, you've already dusted both of these.
Cheeseburgers are my favorite fruit. Ha ha ha. Karen said cheeseburgers are my favorite fruit.
Yeah.
Is this mixed with something? Missed some of the video. Oh, sorry, Shanta. No, it's basically just beef. And all we do is we the beef afterwards. So what we did tonight, hey Tara, is we first cooked the bacon to get the grill nice and seasoned. Yeah, sorry.
Just gonna move it so it cooks evenly.
And then for the meat, I never add anything to it. It's just ground beef, 80-20. And then we put in the middle, I flattened 4-ounce patties real thin. And then put cheese in the middle and then formed the second 4-ounce patty on top. It kind of formed it together. And then now we're putting them on the grill here. Parrot Head said we could add crushed up crickets.
Yeah. I've ate it before. Last time we were in Mexico.
Yeah, I don't think I want to add crickets, though, to my hamburger.
Can you move the camera so they can get a shot of the sear mark on these?
Yeah.
Without jacking it up?
Well, I don't know. It might. Shauna said this is fun. Oh, thanks. Stephanie says, are they so thick because there is cheese in the middle? Yeah, so.
Can you see that?
You got to do it up. There you go. Well,
I was trying to show them the actual sear without dropping it.
I don't know what I just dropped. Hey, you want to try again?
Yeah, but can you do it with a oh.
Put it right under my camera. Give me up. Over there. Go real slow, trying to hold it. I don't know. It's not shining right. That sucks.
I'm trying, folks.
Sorry.
I'm also gonna let it cook.
But yeah, it is thick because of the cheese in the middle, but as the cheese melts, it'll start to flatten a little bit. We just did chunks of cheese. Usually I like to do like a cube, but you could do shredded as well. It's just, if you do the shredded, I noticed that it kind of melts faster.
And oozes out.
And oozes out when you do the shredded.
And some people take it like you said with the cubes and make a giant meatball and then just flatten them out.
Tastes like computer screen.
What?
Lori said it tastes like a computer screen. A little closer. Looks good. Thank you, Nan. Please don't drop that burger. That would be tragic. It would, Gail. It definitely would. We'd probably cried. Shauna said, Lori, stop licking my screen. Renee, are you trying to get through?
Should I go
Lisa
get the
said
temp
it
gauge
looks
or are you
awesome.
gonna run it?
What is?
You want to slip in and get the temperature gauge just in case? Or you just want to go by feel?
Yeah, I feel you. I could tell these still need some more time.
Right?
Well, that's going to be lower cooked.
Yeah.
So, can never go wrong with beef and cheese. That's right. I'd be putting sliced jalapenos in the middle with the cheese. That's a good idea, Lori.
It is.
Putting the jalapenos, that would be good.
Or if we had some mushrooms to grill them up to go on the side, too.
Yeah. I've seen some recipes say to freeze that cheese cubes.
Oh,
that's a good idea,
I never
Renee.
thought about doing that.
Yes, that's right, Lisa. Cheese and beef are never wrong. The burger looks good to drop it. Bless it to God and eat it. Ha, right?
Oh, Delilah would love that.
Blow the leaves off of it, right? Oh, that would be awesome.
I'm going to keep flipping them. This kind of reminds me of my very first job. I worked at McDonald's.
Lord. Watch out, people. Here comes another advertisement.
No.
Oh, with Munster cheese?
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
too.
it would be good. I was also thinking Swiss.
Or I was thinking when we made the pimento cheese, we should have saved some of that and put it in there. I think that would have been good.
The
Ooh, my burger's falling apart.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
Yeah, the keto chow pimento cheese would be really good. And then
oh, she's falling apart.
if he accidentally washes it, just wash it off and it'd be good, Stephanie says. That's the one that you just kind of love.
That's where all the calories went.
You guys are making me want to eat.
Yeah.
Well, oh, yeah, you got 9 more days. Oh, bless you for doing that. 'Cause I don't think I could for 30 days.
We got lucky, too, because it said it was supposed to rain today, but it only came during the day.
You probably could smell it, Stephanie, if you step out on your front porch.
These are about ready.
Still a little more.
Okay. You can see a little better than I can.
Yeah, that would definitely need some more.
I'm afraid that cheese is going to get
Now, we're not going to eat all of these tonight, y'all.
Speak for yourself.
Because they're each 8 ounces or a half pound. So, we basically, I'm going to have one, and I'll have my other one tomorrow.
Then I'm using my favorite cup.
You got to do real slow. Hold it. Yeah, it's 2KK shaker bottle. Yeah.
And
don't eat mine. Oh, we got to save one for Renee.
Okay, color, come on.
I wish I were watching this on a smellophone. Right, Karen? We need smellophones for sure.
What Emerald Lagasse used to have, the smell-o-vision.
Right? Stephanie says, laugh out loud. Speak for yourself.
I can crush all 4 of these right now.
Shoot. We've been, last weekend, Shauna, you do need to get one of those 2KK bottles. They are amazing.
It is perfect, too. It fits my cup holder in my truck, too.
Yeah, it fits in our cup holders, but it keeps everything so cold. And I like it better than the other blender bottles, that have the snap lid. I hate those. And it's such a small opening. But this one, it's got the screw lid, and it's just so much easier and better. Same here. Oh, wow, that is really clear now, the picture. Oh, wow. Maybe the camera finally decided to wake up, right?
You want mustard or mayonnaise or ketchup or anything?
I don't need
We didn't bring any out here.
Well, go get it.
That's what I'm asking. Which one do you want? You still have your homemade mayo, too.
I just want mustard.
Okay.
I just have to be able to bring my dogs anywhere I go, and they'll be inside because they can't regulate. Right, Renee? That's true. No, in my house, here, now I can get over here. In our house, dogs are always welcome. Well, any animal's welcome. I mean, if you have a pet iguana, you can bring it too. Those snap lids hurt my hand. Right, Shauna? They are. Just add extra bacon grease. We like them because they keep the ice. It does. That's right. It does keep it nice and cold. We love it. Do y'all do avocado mayo or bacon? Stephanie, we did actually this last time. I did it with ghee. So I made a ghee mayo. What I noticed with the ghee mayo though is when I put it in the fridge, it really hardens up. Versus like I noticed with like the avocado oil that it seems to stay fluffier in the fridge. The ghee makes it really hard when it gets cold. So I just take it out 30 minutes before I'm going to use it and let it get to room temperature almost. And mustard goes good with everything. I get a jalapeno mustard at Walmart. Oh, that sounds good, Lisa. We went to a mustard museum. I forget the city, but they had every type of mustard you could imagine. And you could sample them too. So you just go up and they let you sample whatever one you want. So we got some really hot ones. It's the regular ones. It's a fancy French mustard. Still trying to finagle me one of those 2KK avocado mugs, right?
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to do that too.
So Stephanie says the bacon mayo gets thick too. Shelly, you got to look at us and talk. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see. He keeps going in and out the door. There. Listen to the elbow. Oh, wow. That sounds good. It was good. It does. Oh, yeah.
I want to give you some guacamole.
You got to put it
to go
closer,
with mine.
closer. Down, there, up a little.
It looks good on the camera, on the screen.
There you
But
go.
I went in and got me some guacamole to have with it.
There you go.
Costco's guacamole.
Good to be being able to see you getting around. I'm saying, Renee mixes mustard with barbecue sauce
That's
and
good
hot
too.
sauce. That is good.
And that's what I have is some Sweet Baby Ray's reduced sugar.
Mm.
I think these need to be flipped
Look
again.
at how busy Heath is moving around the place. He's doing so well.
Yeah.
I'm saying he is. He's doing so much better. Beauty and the Beast. Renee said we're Beauty and the Beast.
I believe it.
Where'd they go? Let me check website. See about this mug, right?
Now how?
What's the temperature outside there? I think it's like 70. Let me see. It says it's 66 degrees.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Come August, it's going to be 102 again.
Right? How about where you're at, Lori?
Now, we're going to have a little delay when we move the camera over here, though.
Oh, yeah. So, y'all want to join us when we go and sit down with the food? Y'all want to keep chatting with us and watch our
I think it's ready.
plates? All right, the plates are ready.
Yeah. I need a third one, though.
Well, you were going to put it on the rack.
Okay. If I drop one, Delilah.
It's 58 over in here. That's good.
That's not even
But I
better.
have my right. Parrot Head, you're always a little cooler. That's
Ooh.
it. We're moving to Texas. Come
Come
on
on.
over.
I know there's houses for sale in our neighborhood.
Ooh, Lisa said it's 20 degrees there.
All right, I'm going to sit down so I can see what I'm doing and turn this off.
Ooh, we got some crispy bits.
I know. So, yeah.
All right. So that was easy and quick for the
Tell them to bear with us for a
Juicy
second while I move
Lucy.
the computer. Oh, shit.
I told you, Steph, you keep messing up. -5 where Jason's at in a snowstorm. Oh my gosh. My family says it's going to be 23 tomorrow. I wish it was warm. It's in the upper 20s in Ohio where Gail's at. Oh my gosh.
Aw.
We got to see y'all tasting it. If I could, I'd be leaving California a hot second. Right, Shauna?
Come on. Come on.
Ooh. Parrot Heat, seriously, you're doing awesome getting up and down and moving.
There's also right here,
So
you'll see in a
well.
minute, there's a step on my deck where I have to walk up.
All right. So, move the paper towel stuff over there. Let me get this set up.
Total noobs. I'm sorry, folks.
We're going to do it. Okay. So,
And you move both at the same time. You might have to go around the deck.
Okay, bear with us.
That wall, the thing there. Can you go through there or no?
Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. Here, let me do it like this. Maybe it'll. Here, babe. Can you go over there and just grab it on that side?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get over there. I'm stuck to the table.
Oh, I want to be where Jason is. Really? Come on, Shauna. We will all go. I'll be coming too. Everybody come. Everybody come to our house. We'd have fun.
You sit right here?
It ain't the game. Yeah, but just grab this cord. I don't want to get it hot.
Okay.
Let's see. Oops. All right. Let's see what happens.
Well, if we hold on, let's do this too then.
Oh, that's really.
Well, I figure if I move this, then you can pull that closer to you and you can type if need be. Or read.
Oops. Just throw my drink. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Okay. I'm good right now. Come right around.
Yeah, come right around, babe. Let's see.
I lost my cane.
We're getting it adjusted right in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, put me down. Okay, let's see how this goes. That is a burger, right?
Now,
Here,
we normally... Am I on camera now, too?
No, I'm focusing on the burger.
Okay.
I live where it never snows. You know this state hates snow. I know, Stephanie. We get snow once every 20 years, right? What got put in water? Oh, my God. Did y'all see that close-up of the juicy patty? Shanta, we are scattered all over the state. I know, right? Texas is so big. Wow, they said beautiful burgers.
And then I'm a bit of a penny pitcher, so I save all my to-go silverware, and that's what we're using tonight.
Yes. So let's see how...
We normally don't eat outside, but I just figured this is the easiest, quickest way to set everything up while we're cooking outside.
Let's see.
I'll get it more streamlined next time, I promise, folks.
There. If I just scrunch down, then you can see us both. Oh my, now that looks delicious. Thanks, Lori. Only like on the inside looking out. Right, Shauna? That's how I am.
Look at the nasty salt we're not going to use.
Right? You're killing me with the close-up. Sorry. Mouth watering. Thanks,
Stop
James.
licking your screen.
I do too, because it's easy to use on the road. Right, Renee? They are. Because used to, when he worked out of his truck, that's what he would do, is he'd have a little baggie that would have all the silverware, napkins, and whatever else you needed just in case, right?
I would also carry a miniature crock pot that plugged into my cigarette lighter adapter in the truck so I could reheat and have hot lunch.
Tara says, I went hiking in the snow last weekend. Oh my gosh. I don't remember seeing pictures of that. That sounds nice.
Braver than I.
Did you sleep in it too or just hike during the day? Oh, Shauna says my nails look pretty. Oh, thank you. I did them myself. I got that, I forget the brand, but it's purple. The color.
I was going to say, that's the brand?
Yes, y'all have to do more lives. Really? Y'all find this interesting?
Well, here.
I don't know.
Am I cutting it in half?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to put it over and let them look at it.
Who's the special screen licker? I bet you got clean windows,
Can you put
too.
that in front of it?
We have a little rain now. Let's see. Oh, wow. See how the cheese, because it wasn't shredded, it was the block cheese, and see how it still stayed there, but it's nice and like melty.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Gail said I made I made bacon and scallops in a homemade Alfredo sauce for
Speaking
dinner.
of bacon, how many pieces do you want, babe?
4. Now I'm fasting. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing, Gail.
So what, is that 2 right there? That's 3 then, I think.
And one more. No, I have a pixel book. Throw that nasty salt away. Right, Lisa?
That's what I did with it.
Can you believe we used to eat all that?
I'm going to turn this mouse off since you're just using it.
Oh, Lisa says she's loving the live too. Aw.
So we should do more of these? Is what y'all are telling me?
That's what a couple people said so far. We'll see. Tara says, I just hiked, got about 11 miles in.
Oh.
There was sleep moving, and I don't camp in that nonsense. Girl, I don't even hike in that nonsense. I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't even be hiking that. Oh.
You see this? Show my ZV I'm having.
Yeah, they could see everything.
Oh, I just didn't know if I was in the right area.
Yeah, so he's having the black
my favorite
cherry.
Flavor. My favorite
I love Munster cheese because it's so. Yes, that's my favorite cheese, Renee.
Why did we do that?
You're like my twin sister.
Same Z.
Bacon in 3D coming at you. Look at this.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I love
y'all know
bacon
grease is my essential oil.
Lori says more lives.
Okay.
Shauna says more live. Renee says more lives.
I'm gonna get
I still want to break my fast right now. I'm sorry, Stephanie.
I already had my fast while I was sleeping.
Bright Family says yes, you should. Lisa says yes.
Oh my God, it's good.
Oh, the root beer is Tara's favorite. I like the root beer as well, but I always liked ginger. So I find so anything that has more of a ginger in a root beer, I like it better. Gail says, I had been watching. It just jumped on me.
Oh, it doesn't remember?
No. Yes, love the lives. Thanks, Karen. What?
That barbecue sauce.
Right here. I got my new Power XL indoor smokeless grill. Gonna make bacon on it first, probably tomorrow. Ooh, we gotta have pictures, Shauna.
Yeah, pictures or it didn't happen.
Does it count to eat fast? Oh, even 2KK says do more lives.
Okay.
Wow.
So every Friday night, y'all think this is good?
I had been
I'll
watching.
watch my fork.
Gail says she's been watching your channel.
Nice.
This evening. Getting caught up for tonight's live. Oh, more lives, please. Oh, y'all are so sweet.
No, I did load another one. It's going to air tomorrow where I smoked the bacon wrapped salmon. And that turned out way better.
Yeah, if you watch the bacon wrapped salmon
where we
air fried it, I mean, it's good that way. Believe me, that's good and fast. If you have an air fryer, that's a good way of doing it. But then, y'all, we smoked some, and I'm gonna give you a free preview since you're here. So what we did different is Heath was like, it's too bad we don't have like maple, or why don't we just put some maple syrup on them? Well, we had some Lakanto maple, and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, Shauna says, yes, Friday Night Lives with Hungry Heath and Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we did is we got the maple Lakanto syrup. Since it's kind of thick, and to cut it down, I split it with some lemon lime Zevia. I know that sounds crazy.
But it worked so good.
But it worked amazing. Because
on the salmon, we dusted it with Redmond's lemon pepper seasoning. So I thought the lemon and lime soda would play well together with it. And then I went Monday.
Aww, Lisa,
Monday I went
to
visit the ENT to set up, getting my evaluation set up so I can start doing physical therapy. And then what did I do Tuesday?
I can't wait to see it.
Where did I go Tuesday? What was that?
Tuesday was the
Yeah.
No, Tuesday was the MRI.
Yeah, I did another MRI because the doctor wanted to see what the lesions are on my head. But so my parents came to stay the weekend with us. So I spent the whole weekend cooking, barbecuing. I did a pulled pork, a Tex-Mex pulled pork. I was going to post that on Tuesday for Taco Tuesday.
Wait a second. Tara said, have you ever done turkey legs? That she got some from the farmer.
That's a good idea, too.
No, we've never done turkey legs. And Gail said she watched the salmon one because she has an air fryer, not a smoker.
Uh-huh.
But honestly, Gail, I think you could take our recipe for the air fryer, and if you have like one of the syrups, like whether it's Lakanto or was it Choc Zero, and just mix it with a little bit of the Zevia soda, and I think it would work probably just as well, and do that in the air fryer. I found the old folks sausage. Yay!
Yes, that's my favorite, dude. Sorry,
Renee found it.
Good.
Yay!
I've always done those.
But Renee, did you get the mild or the hot? Yes, Lisa, you need to find a grill or a smoker or an air fryer. You need something.
But like I was saying, I spent the whole weekend cooking out. I did the big old thing of beef ribs. We've eaten on for those all week. I'm sorry. We ate that night with my parents. Mm-hmm. We ate off the pork butt all week.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did for. I did make tacos with it. We found those Egg Life tortilla wraps.
Oh yeah,
those were amazing. I'm gonna go get some more tomorrow to finish it off. But I smoked that. I was a 9-pound bone-in pork butt that I injected with that lemon lime Zevia.
Look at this, you guys. Look at that cheese. Look at that. Oh.
And then 5 pounds of beef ribs, the Dino beef ribs. Those turned out amazing too. And then what else did we cook? The salmon and something else. I thought there was one more item.
I don't know, but Stephanie said thanks for the bourbon chicken. That bourbon chicken recipe, that's by Chef Michael. If y'all aren't following him on Instagram, I think it's just Chef Michael Does Keto or Chef Michael Keto. And oh my gosh, you guys, he has some amazing recipes. And I think he just put out like a cookbook. And then, don't you have a mouse?
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I was asking if you wanted it.
Yeah. Put it
well, you weren't using this, so I turned it off. Turn it back on.
Okay. Oh, what did I do with the chat went away?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know.
I'm telling y'all folks, it's amateur hour. It's the first time ever doing this. We'll get better, I promise.
Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Never mind. I found it.
I should have brought this little wet naps out here. That would have been good too.
Yeah. Oh, it's another one. Where did it go? Okay, that's weird.
Troubleshooting, sorry.
Oh, wait, let me do the. Oh, shoot. Oops. Sorry, you guys. There. Wait, let me try it this
Yeah,
way.
we're going to look on Prime tomorrow and order something.
We need a better camera.
Yes, more stabilized.
I hope this doesn't
because the only tripod I really have is this one, and I don't know if it's even on camera.
Let's see here. I don't know what happened to the chat. That's so weird.
Here, it's probably away, like the top left over there.
Let's see. Still live, yeah.
I guess just pull it up on your phone and read it.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what Nisha always does, remember?
I know. Okay. Let's see. Where was I at? Okay.
Sorry for amateur hour.
There we go. Oh, Shauna wanted to know what is old folks sausage made out of?
Pork.
Yeah, it's mostly just pork. It's just pork sausage, but that's just the name of it. It's got Purnell's Old Folks.
And I think they have a version that's crumbled also, and then they have a couple of ones that are sandwiches also, from what I've seen, what I remember seeing.
And then James said, if we smoke turkey legs, then they're coming over. So we got to cook whenever they come in March.
I'm just not the bigger fan of poultry, though, but I'll try them.
Yeah, we could do it.
I always wrap it in bacon, too.
Renee said she was going to get the hot, but she got the natural one. The natural to me is
has
cleaner.
The blue label or whatever on it.
Yeah, but it's cleaner. It doesn't have the MSG.
Yes.
Oh, Lisa does have an air fryer, right? And I love those Egg Life wraps too. They're so. I mean, I don't know. It's been so long since I used any type of tortilla like already made.
And the only thing I'm disappointed is on their website that shows like 4 or 5 different flavors, but both the stores here in town that I found that sell them only have the original. I wanted to try the Southwest, but
wow. Right Family said they met the owner of Old Folks Sausage at a food show. Wow,
Nice.
that's cool. Shauna said cheese porn. Uh-oh. Will that get us? Oh, well, we don't have to worry about being funded because we're not funded to begin with.
I'll throw a Rachel Balls out for you.
Yeah, we can say balls all we want. You're so cheesy, Shelly. I know, right? It's real good, Shauna. It's an HEB thing. It is, Shauna. That's why you need to be in Texas. That is so funny. I have that runny Lakanto maple syrup. Didn't like it and have been looking for something to use for it. Thanks, Shelly. You're welcome, Gail. I know. Honestly, ours have been in the fridge so long that the lid was almost like glued to it.
Well, part of it is I dropped the original container and broke the lid off of it, so I poured it into a mason jar, and then the lid on that is what stuck.
Oh, they're saying we're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing good.
This truly is a mukbang.
I got the biggest case of the giggles right now. Oh no.
Are you not with us or at us?
Oh, it's not amateur, y'all are doing great. Oh, it's amateur hour, believe me.
I'm gonna
Don't
try and get better
listen to
every
James. Stephanie said don't listen to James. We're doing the Juicy Lucy's. Sure, Stephanie. We'll do what you want. You're the boss.
Y'all ever watch, back in the day, did you watch the Cosby Show? One of Theodore's favorite meals, he requested, I remember an episode, were the bacon burger dogs. I've recreated them once before, a long time ago. I was thinking about doing them again. It's basically the same thing. It's just done in a hot dog form. Same thing as a Juicy Lucy.
Renee says balls.
And then this week for our meal prep, this weekend I'm going to cook like 3 or 4 meatloafs, 2 for each of us to eat on all week.
And Elisa said she has all the flavors of the egg wraps by her, and the Southwest is yummy. That's the one that
nobody likes a braggart.
That's the one that he wants to try really bad. The Wright family says the only difference is for hot beet is they usually put red pepper flakes. That's probably true.
That works too.
Oh, Rachel says balls. Shauna says, oh, hi, Rachel. Karen says balls. We got more balls. And we made big ball burgers.
Never made meatballs.
Renee says, yeah, love adding red pepper flakes or some of my own dehydrated ghost peppers. Now that is amazing.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah. Whenever you come, Renee, you got to bring us some of your ghost peppers.
I also forgot.
The dehydrated. Bacon burger dogs.
We have the pork and
Lisa
good.
wants to know about your bacon burger dogs.
We have the pork and good pizza flavored. This stuff is good too. I love this brand.
Lori says she takes the hot dogs,
Mm-hmm.
splits them, puts cheese in them, and wraps them in bacon.
Yeah, that's
That sounds good. Have you made a fatty before?
Yes, I made a bunch of those before. They're on my Hungry Heat Facebook and on my blog where I've done them before. My brother is a professional photographer and I don't know what you call it. The one where they film the movies.
He's a videographer.
Yeah, that's it. And he came over one weekend and we take 4 videos for me to post, but he's only gotten me one of them done. It's the one where I did the keto bricks, melt them down into pucks. He's the one that filmed all that for me. But he lives about an hour and a half north of here, and it's just hard to get him down here.
Yes,
well, actually about 4.5 hours. My bad.
Yeah. Yes, Stephanie, that's true. Wink, wink.
What is it?
No, nothing, babe. You're doing well. Tara says, I have wings thawing for tomorrow.
Yep.
I love some wings. We had those Wednesday night. I'm a spice wimp. Sorry, everyone. Shauna, nothing to be sorry about. Believe me, you have some great food, and it always looks delicious. Spice isn't needed for everything.
Maybe.
I just got those pork. Oh, Shauna just got the pork rinds. Have you had the salted butter? Yeah, we did. We got the sampler pack, and I think we ate that one right away.
Yeah.
Love pork and good, right?
The only thing I don't like about pork and good, the bags are so small. I feel like I open it up and it's just one serving.
That's what Joe says. And we got them from 2KK.
Well, his idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, after them, they're doing their review, I think.
I like to split hot dogs, put on Blackstone, and cover with cheese.
That's a good idea, too.
Joe and Rachel said. You
The
got to make a
bacon-
video making a fatty. Lisa wants a fatty video.
All right, that's one I got to get from Nick. That was on there.
Oh, so it's on there.
Yeah, I need to tell him about it.
Oh, yeah. Parrot Head says she loves burnt hot dogs or burnt bologna. Me too. Pre-keto, one of my trashy meals was just to get bologna, and I would like scorch the earth of it. No, I would get just the cheap bologna, believe
the bar
me.
S?
Yeah, whatever. I didn't care. And I would cook it until it was like real burnt. Put that on bread with some mayo. Oh my gosh. That was my deal back in the day.
That was your jam.
Yes. Shauna says, I like to make a crunchy cheese flat round and burn my hot dog and then wrap it. Oh, that's good. Lori said, I used to be a spice wimp myself, but now I love spicy stuff. Within reason, I still can't do really, really spicy. Right? Have you watched, what's that show called? Hot Ones?
Hot Ones, yeah. It has all the celebrities doing the
really
wings.
hot wings. Oh.
And we used to have a food truck over here by us that sold burgers. And they had a really, really, really hot one that Shelly wanted to try, but they make you sign a waiver before you can order it.
Yeah, that was pre-keto. And so back in the day, I did it went up to a level 4. So you choose your level. And I was like, oh, well, give me a 4. He was like, no, look, the 4 is like suicide. And I was like, no, I can handle it. Like I eat ghost peppers as a snack. And he was like, I feel more comfortable if you do like a 3. And I said, okay, let's do a 3.5. I'll meet you halfway. The first bite, I was crying. Like I was sitting there and I was just crying constantly. My face was red, and Heath is over here and he's like, are you going to be okay? But dang it, I finished it.
Well, y'all saw that one video I was talking about where we did the skillet pizzas. When I did a whole miniature commercial for Whataburger. This is how much I love Whataburger. Shelly got me this cup for Christmas one year. It's one of those great like Yeti cups or whatever.
Yeah. I even got him, one of my friends is a cake maker, and he made me a Whataburger cake.
Oh, it was good too.
Yeah. So Parrot Head said she needs spice on everything. Yep. I used to be that way too. He still is. 2KK says the salted butter ones taste like popcorn. That's very true.
That's true, they do.
Shauna says the counts are good enough. They can be one serving. That is true, Shauna. I mean, anything is good enough. You can make it almost. Who is y'all's most favorite person to watch for carnivore recipes? Oh, goodness.
Any of the barbecue channels, honestly.
He watches those, I think.
Or 2KK.
Well, yeah, no, for just carnivore.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have any really. I watch just carnivore.
I guess kind of a steak and butter gal.
Yeah.
She puts out some good ones. She tries
that one
some
country
different
bumpkin
stuff.
I like. Not how to barbecue right, but the other guy.
Oh, the one that's always like, welcome to my place. Oh, this is what I'm going to make. But he's not carnivore.
Swine Life, I think is his name.
Oh, yeah. Right Family says, we'd like to fry pork rinds and butter with salt and pepper. Oh wow.
That's an idea.
Tara says, I had the same problem with those Porky Good. Just one serving.
Yeah.
Shauna says, yes, I found my popcorn switch finally. Right? Lisa said, oh, cool, Heath. I can't wait to see it. Well, we can't wait too either. We're waiting for his brother to send it to us. It was supposed to be a present for Christmas, but...
Yeah, almost 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Right?
Another thing I really like about the Pork and Good too, it's like their chips, their pork rinds are flatter, and they more remind me of like a tortilla chip. Mm-hmm. Whereas I buy the HEB brand a lot, and they're just crumbled up, like just...
Yeah, and sometimes the Epic ones are real, like, too rounded, and the Pork and Good seem to be more flat. So they are nice.
They're better for making nachos.
Parrot Head said, Renee, you got to add the cheap cheese on that burnt bologna. That's probably good, too.
The government cheese?
Of course. Oh, Lori says, yes, I love watching the hot ones. Love the Gordon Ramsay episode. Yes, there are some really good episodes which one was it that...
The disappointing one was Weird Al. Well, I didn't know he's vegan and he's eating fake chicken wings.
No, the one though with Alton Brown.
Yeah.
Because he
Critiqued them.
I've got, my milk and I've got this set up because if it gets too hot, this is what you do. Like he got all scientific about it.
Of course he did.
2KK said, I split the hot dogs, the Costco ones.
Yeah.
Crisp it up, then put cheese on the grill and sit the hot dogs split side down onto the cheese.
Yeah,
Once the cheese is crisped, remove it from the grill and eat it. Oh, that sounds good. Now I want a hot dog.
All right, we don't have any.
Yeah, Jason said the Gordon one was hilarious. It was hilarious with him. Yeah, Lisa said that sounds good. Lori says only he would bring a dozen of donuts to a hot wing, right? And
speaking of donuts, pre-keto,
oh my gosh,
she used to make bread pudding for me, and then I came up with the bright idea.
Trigger warning!
That she would use day-old regular glazed donuts and use that as the bread portion of the bread pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I was 460 pounds and diabetic.
Right? I don't know why we had diabetes and we were so fat. We were eating like bowls full of this bread pudding made of Krispy Kreme donuts and every other candy I could find mixed into it.
No, not Krispy Kreme, Shipley's, because it's a Houston.
Oh yeah, well we did Krispy Kreme too.
Yeah.
Gail said, Heath, I'm going to reach through my laptop and snatch those rides. They are made right outside my city.
Oh wow!
But no local stores near her sells them. That's ridiculous.
Can you buy it from the factory?
Yeah, can you go to the factory and get them? What's your Instagram page? Lisa, it's the Hungry Heath.
Some jabroni already had a Hungry Heath when I tried setting it up, so I had to do that for Instagram and Twitter, although I don't use Twitter that often.
Mm-hmm.
But can you believe that? Another Hungry Heath.
Oh, thank you, Jason. Jason tagged you.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Appreciate your help.
Stephanie says she's loving the daily rides.
Yeah, those are good too.
But I find the daily rides seem to get staler quicker.
Staler? That's a word.
It is now. But I did really like the cinnamon ones.
Yeah.
I thought those, oh my gosh, I couldn't put them down because I was like, oh my God, these are so good. And I'd gone through half the bag. I'm like, Heath, if you're going to eat it, you better because they're about to be gone.
We still have a bag full of the blue cheese flavor and the jalapeno lime, I think it is. We haven't touched yet. I think the jalapeno lime would be good to do in a taco bowl or if you're grinding up to make my pork rind tortillas.
I'm making headway, Stephanie. It always takes me a while.
She savors it.
Who went keto first, you or Heath?
Both
Stephanie
of us.
wants to know.
Actually, Shelly did, actually.
Technically, I did by a few days because...
And she forced me to join her.
Yeah, when I was sick in the hospital, and he finally made it to the hospital. It's a long story.
Well, y'all read about it, right? I posted.
But I told him when he came, I said, look, I've been researching all this stuff.
That's how she found Dr. Berry.
Yeah, that's how I found Dr. Berry. And I said, look, I'm going to go keto. And we'd heard about it before. And I said, but you have to go with me. I can't do it alone because I know I won't do it if you're not doing it with me. So you have to do it. And he was over there, all right.
Because my three favorite foods have always been pizza, hamburgers and tacos. So that's carbs. So I spent this whole time learning how to make keto carnivore versions of those things.
Yeah, because he but he was a good sport. He was oh, okay, I guess I will because I love you and you nearly died. So I guess you get to play this since you nearly died. You get to do I get to do whatever you tell me to. And so I made him. And he was reluctant. And I know at first he wasn't
on board.
Well, he wasn't sticking to it because I know he would be well, I'm still going to have, my Dr. Pepper. I was well, not in the house. And then
that's why I call her the warden.
And then if we went out, then he was well, if the bud comes on it, I'll still eat it that way. For the longest time.
Or the croutons on the salad.
Right. The croutons on the salad. And for the longest time, he could not wrap his head around a bunless burger. Like I was like, all you do is just don't put the bread on it. That's not a burger. Like he was so like that was the hill he wanted to die on. Was
Take
that
your gloves off. Come at me.
he was like, no, you gotta have a bun. You gotta have a bun. So we made all these keto buns and everything.
We bought a bunch too.
Yes.
Those were awful.
And then finally one day, I forget where we were at, we had it without a bun. And
that
he was
one
like,
restaurant where I ended up taking them off anyways because I ended up stacking it so high. With all
yeah.
the
And he
fixins.
was like, oh, yeah, it's actually really good this way. I'm saying. Let's see. Shauna says, okay, thanks, Stephanie. Lisa said, Joe and Rachel, do you still have the discount code for the daily pork rind? I think it's still on that video that they did. That's usually what I do. I go find their video, and it's usually underneath in the description.
And that was part of the problem, too. I was trying to figure out when to do this live because we watch Dr. Barry Mondays and Tuesdays. Then we watch, who's on Tuesday?
Keto Chow.
Tuesday, but there's one other one I thought.
And then there's Autumn
Watch on Keto.
On Wednesday,
On Wednesday.
and Live Savage on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And of course,
2KK
our
on
favorite.
Thursdays.
Yes.
I look forward to
2KK.
Thursday more than anything.
Yeah. And
Well, I figure right now everybody's in quarantine still. You can't go out and eat and everything, so you probably just be home then on Fridays. So this would be better.
mm-hmm. Oh, Charlotte said, how romantical. Stephanie laughed at me forcing you.
Yeah, she really twisted my arm too.
Oh, Stephanie says she wants to try the cinnamon pork rinds from Daily Rinds with cashew milk and make it like a cinnamon toast cereal.
Might work.
That sounds good.
She ate them so quick, I don't even remember what they tasted like, honestly.
Oh, so Stephanie went first and then Jimmy. See, Stephanie, we always have to show the men the right way. Like,
Now,
they're so
before that,
stubborn.
She got sick. We were trying low carb. We like kind of eased our way into it. We were eating, instead of potatoes, I was eating the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't remember. There's some other thing we were changing on. I can't remember what it is now.
Jason said burgers without the bun are way better. So many things you could put on top. All right? Because that was always before. So before we went keto and everything, we used to be like in this huge foodie. There's a huge foodie scene in Houston.
Like, I know the guy that runs like 7 different food groups in Houston.
So we would, get invited to all these
Pop-ups.
Pop-ups and new restaurant openings, and we would go to them.
And we ended up getting to know the owners and stuff too.
But we would go and have, sometimes you would get a burger. And to me, I didn't like a burger when you got the bun and it starts falling apart on you.
Oh, that's my favorite part, though. Because that's how you knew it was a good burger.
But it just like, I was like, well, then what's the point in having the bun, though? Because it just falls apart. Or the worst, though, is honestly when you order a burger and you have to look for the patty.
Yeah, right.
Let's see here. And then Gail said, did you just disappear again? I haven't Uh-oh. Can y'all see us? Oh, they came back. Okay, good. Oh, you had me worried. Which video was the
Joe,
daily?
What's the best camera they use for doing their lives?
Yeah. Well, you need Joe, what's the best one? Well, they probably use their phone.
Yeah, but the halo and everything, but I tried using the phone. Remember, they told me it wasn't allowed.
Friday night is great. Couldn't find any better friends to hang out with on a Friday night. Oh, that's so sweet. Viva J said, I ate my short ribs over 3 hours ago. Wow. Lisa said, I'm able to see them in my, okay. Parrot Head said she sees. Okay. Gail sees now.
We need to pick what we're going to make next week.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
We're going to the store tomorrow, so we're going to pick it up. We only go to the store once a week.
So tell us, what should we make next Friday? What do you think we should cook for y'all?
Because Shelly works from home, so I'll only let her go out of the house once a week. And then Saturdays is when we go to the store. Sundays is meal prepping and making the dog food. And the rest of the week is just hanging out, working, and watching all of our YouTube people.
That's how I started too. First low carb, and then got more strict as I learned more. Right, Lisa? I think that's really the best way of doing it.
And then once I was diagnosed with this MS stuff, I asked Dr. Barry a couple of times, and he told me basically to cut my carbs down as low as possible. And so that's when I chose start just doing carnivore. Now, the only thing I don't do that's carnivore, or is not carnivore, rather, is I still enjoy my keto chow. We love making it into ice cream, and I still like guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
And I eat my hot sauce and peppers and stuff like that. About it.
Lisa said, or if the bread is soggy, that was gross. I always thought it was gross too. I can't stand the soggy bun.
Yeah. When I picked it up, I wanted it to fall apart. That's how you knew it was good. That's how we rated it. Because that same dude that runs, like I told you, he runs like 7 of those foodie Facebook food groups here in town. We were trying to team up together, and we were going to compile a list and even make little cards to get the places certified as being on our list of like perfect burgers or whatnot. But me and him had a little falling out, and then I went keto and he didn't. So life goes on. Oh, and then he got mad at me because I didn't meet up with him to go out to eat. I took Kurt and Shelley on a cruise instead. And that's when he got mad at me.
Well, he was mad at you because he invited you to a grand opening.
Yeah.
But this is weird to me. No wives were allowed. Even though I always went to all these things, he was like, oh, no, Shelly's not allowed. No wives are coming. It's just going to be for the guys. And he's like, well, how can you have a true meetup and trying the different food if it's only us guys? Why can't we have our partner? And he's like, no, you can have a night away from your wife. And he
no, that's why I married her. That's crazy talk.
So it made him mad that he chose me over hanging out with them.
And then we went on a cruise instead, too.
Yeah, and then he was mad about that.
And I got another buddy who's always inviting me to these guys' night out things where they go just hang out at the bar or whatnot. I was like, no.
Listen to this. Renee says, as a kid, her mom made the burgers on cheap white bread, so it'd get all gooey with the grease. Yeah. You had that too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Straight from the trailer park.
Well, because, who can afford to buy buns and bread? Right. So you've got the loaf of bread. Why not use that?
What's that Toby Keith song? The Trailer Hood.
Vivid J said he's been in his carnivore den.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Stephanie said, do the pizza on the Blackstone.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Oh, Gail says, no, you meant for ideas for next week.
Oh, okay. Cook it live. But you were cutting back on the cheese, though. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. And
then Gail says, do keto chow ice cream on Alive.
Okay. We can do that.
Lisa said, yeah, guac is too good to give up.
And that's why I like those little cups from Costco. It's like the perfect size, and I don't have to worry about them going bad. Because you can ask her, I got the world's worst luck with picking the right avocados when we're at the store.
Yeah, he doesn't even try. Vivid J said he finally found the Lily's butterscotch chips, but can't make the keto butter beer drink until after carnivore month. No. My wife tried some and she absolutely loved it. That sounds good. You have to post pictures when you do.
Oh, the recipe too.
Right, Lisa, I'm with you. I don't really care for soggy stuff. It is off-putting.
Well, you're
Lori likes the butterscotch chips too. I haven't tried those. I saw them, but it was like $7 for the bag, and I thought about using them to make keto chow fudge, but I was like, oh, $7.
I'm fixing to just kill this other burger.
No.
It looks so good.
I love doing mostly carnivore, like y'all do the keto chow, mushrooms, mayo, cabbage, and lettuce from top. That's Stephanie. Yeah. Stephanie, you put out some really good food.
We got to get a hurry tomorrow, though. Because remember, Dr. Barry's going live on his Patreon tomorrow, too. So we got to hurry.
I don't know. We'll see if that's really for us. I think it's for the upper paying people.
All right.
Everyday opportunity. Good evening.
Hey, that's Robert.
Oh, hey,
that's
Robert.
That's Robert. Robert Lowe.
Oh, awesome. Hey, Robert. Thanks for joining.
When are you coming back over, bro? You don't live that far from me anymore.
Oh, you could have had dinner with us tonight. Renee said...
Y'all go check out his channel, too. If you don't mind. Throw him a couple of likes. He's like one of my oldest friends in the world. He's a really good guy.
Renee said that's why she never liked chicken and dumplings or enchiladas because of the mushy texture.
Oh.
I used to
love those enchiladas we got.
Yeah, you did.
But that one Mexican restaurant we used to love here in town made bacon enchiladas with breakfast. Oh, so good.
Yeah, those were good. Okay, here's the thing. Like my mom, okay, she's cute. Okay, because so this is my mom. She she likes to think she's all fancy, right? So she
Bougie.
carries, that she's bougie. She carries her little Louis Vuitton purse.
Her knockoff.
No, it's a real one. But she carries that, and she has, she wears all her jewelry and everything and has to dress up. But she would literally get the can of tamales.
Oh, God. No.
And
That's like Fear Factor stuff.
she would open it and just eat the tamales right out of the can.
Oh.
And if y'all ever had that, at the bottom is like all the grease and goo and stuff. She would then get saltine crackers, break them up into that at the bottom, and then eat that out of there. But she was like, I'm so high class, but I'm going to have these enchiladas. I was like,
No,
mother. Tamales, sorry. Oh, they were tamales. I thought they were enchiladas. Tamales.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, I just couldn't do that. But back to the chicken and dumplings.
Oh, my dad used to make a pretty good one, though. But he used the really cheap store brand biscuits, and he just broke them off and threw them in there.
How I made mine, they were amazing. I would use the Bisquick powder, and then I would add, some seasonings and stuff. And when I made them, they were to die for. I miss those. I actually do miss having that.
And y'all, she is such a great cook. The first time she ever cooked for me, she brought me over. She made homemade chicken fried steak, hand battered it all herself, homemade mashed potatoes and green beans with bacon in it. She cooked. Oh my God. And then made her own homemade gravy too. She didn't use that store-bought little packet gravy stuff. She made it from scratch.
I know. That's when he was like, marry me. Oh, Jennifer's here. She said, I made it. Yay.
Hello.
Renee said we were living on Dad's military income, and she was always a penny pitcher. We had so much ground beef and potted meat and powdered milk. Well, military, they just don't make that much.
Because I grew up eating beans and rice, and I can't stand it today.
James said, I'd be the same. I want Steph with me everywhere. Don't exclude from anything. Right, James? I just don't get that. But some people do.
I don't understand why you get married and then want to have nights away from your wife. You need a break. Well, why'd you marry her?
Right?
She literally is my best friend. So why would I want to be away from her? It doesn't make any damn sense to me.
I like the small pucks too because I don't eat it often. Right? And Gail said, I did not really care for the butterscotch chips, but I like the salted caramel. Oh.
Now, see, that's a trigger we're going to be. You know I am with sweets.
Viva J says they're $4.99 per pound for New York strips.
Oh, where's this at?
Aren't you up near Canada or in Canada?
Canada?
Nah, life is better crunchy. Right, Shauna? Oh, Jennifer says, I also have MS, so love following your channel.
Oh, nice.
You're very inspiring.
How long have you had it?
Wow. Yeah, how are you doing with it?
Because I was just diagnosed, back in July?
Yeah.
So I'm right now on the swells of my second flare-up, and I was having a drop foot on both legs. It goes back and forth, but I feel like I'm coming through it. I'm able to walk around the house a lot better without the cane right now, but my eyes, I don't know if you can tell, are still, my eye still works. Like when I'm up close, I can see good, but far away, everything starts getting murky. That's why I use the patch.
Stephanie says I should let you have that burger. He has no self-control.
That's why I ended up 460 pounds.
Renee said, yes, Mom used to get us the canned tamales too.
Ugh.
I never had real ones till I moved to Texas and still don't like them.
Wow.
Wow.
My mom used to make this really nice, awesome salad. And she would take Fritos corn chips and a whole can of the cowboy style of beans, drain all the juice off of it. And then she put tomatoes, shredded cheese, the Fritos, and a whole jar of Catalina dressing into it. And just stir that all up and serve it to us. We used to eat that all the time.
Wow.
I can't remember what she called it.
Yeah, Stephanie, she's like, ooh, I'm sorry, but all canned meat is secretly dog food.
Basically.
Yeah. Shauna's not a fan of tamales. There's a place here. Pre-keto that made probably the best tamales I ever had. You really have to find someone.
Like a road, side of the road.
Yeah, side of the road. Somebody who their family's been doing it for like 50 generations. And it's like a secret recipe that nobody knows about. Those are going to be good. But yeah, store-bought or restaurants usually aren't.
Not that now.
Gail said, Shelly, that sounds so gross. Does your mom still eat that?
Yep.
I'm sure she does.
Remember ponchos? I don't know if they are familiar with ponchos.
I have like tried to talk to her about keto. Like she had went low carb for a while. And she was like, oh, when I was low carb, I felt so much better. And I didn't have to have so much insulin. But I keep talking to her and she's like, yeah, I got to get back to that. And I'm like, okay. And then I'll check in. Well, how are you doing?
Talk to her about keto chow, remember?
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I just made some oatmeal. I'm like, oatmeal? Why? You're a diabetic. Don't eat that. Oh, it's just so easy. It's good. The doctor says oatmeal's fine. Yeah. I'm like, oh. But it's powdered bottom syndrome, right?
Yeah, that's what Dr. Berry calls it, yeah.
Oh, Vivajay says his wife loves the Lily chocolate covered caramel.
Oh.
But not the chips. Oh, Jennifer said she was diagnosed in 2010.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you've had it a while.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask her to go, and I was just see if you keep reading. I'm sorry, I tried to cut you off.
Oh, you're good. Vivajay says, he's in New Jersey. Who am I thinking of then? But the market I go to is
north of the
Pennsylvania.
line. It might as well be Canada.
Jennifer says, went to chiropractor today, and it helps a lot. You should try seeing one. Oh.
We did for a while after she had a really bad car wreck.
Yeah, and you did say it felt good.
Help.
Yeah, that's a good, thank you. We'll see if we could get in for that. Gail says, Vivajay, that's so funny. I felt the butterscotch one had a weird aftertaste. Oh, yeah. And yeah, that's right, Renee. So he is on physical therapy. And we've been doing DDPY.
Yeah, we can do that.
Which I really think that's helped a lot.
Because if anybody knows me, like really knows me, you know I'm a hardcore pro wrestling fan. And so whenever he came out with his program and he rehabbed himself and got him back into ring shape, it really impressed me. That's why I decided to start using his program.
Let's see. Then Lisa said you should try to make tostadas with your cheese shell you make for your pizza.
We could do that. Or the pork rind tortillas. If you overcook them, they turn into a tostada.
That's true.
We've done that several times. And then she even seasoned them and made them like put that one cheese on it and made it kind of like a dessert too.
Yeah. Like, Stephanie said, oh, y'all tried to come up with a carnivore tamale. I want to try to make some with pork rinds as the base.
Didn't Terry from My Ketogenic? I think she made one.
Yeah, My Ketogenic Family. She's got some good recipes.
She's from San Antonio.
And I know she does at least make keto tamales, but she might have tried to make some carnivore ones.
She also made a good recipe for kolaches that was really good. And that's how I learned how to make her
how weird
pork belly.
Lori said, sounds like my aunt. She moved in with us in March and left after a month because she didn't like the fact that I refused to eat oatmeal. Like, why did it matter? Like it. Yeah, he never liked oatmeal. That's so weird.
It's the food's food.
Oh, Lisa says she's got family that's in Cleveland. Cleveland's not too far from us.
It's like an hour north of us.
Yeah, because his dad actually lived right outside of Cleveland.
Opportunity, that's where he lives.
Oh, yeah. Shauna said, your mom sounds like my grandma. She used to always say, it's not that bad yet. Well, darn, Grandma, how bad does it have to get? Right? That is what she says. She's like, oh, it's not fine. I'm like, yeah, but you remember when you were low carb, you had more energy.
But tell them the story about your stepdad, too, with his diabetes and everything.
Yeah.
Why didn't you remember that with him? You know?
Well, I know. Yeah, my stepdad, prior to him passing away, he was such a bad diabetic. He lost first his toes and then his up to past his knee. They had to take off. And he just never recuperated from it.
And then her telling me the stories about that is what convinced me to go along with her also. Because they did.
Oh, Wright family said their daughter's a wrestling fan.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, does she know who Booker T is? Because he's from Houston. I've actually got to meet him several times. He has a promotion here in town we've gone to.
Vivid J said he hasn't watched wrestling since around WrestleMania 4.
Wow.
What are they at? WrestleMania 400?
36. I've been a wrestling fan since I was 2 years old.
Oh, Stephanie says Hillary is a hardcore wrestling fan.
Nice.
Bet her and Heath could talk wrestling for hours.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Oh, goodness. Well, you can bring her down when you come visit.
So I've gotten to meet, like I said, Booker T and Stevie Ray, his brother, Diamond Dallas Page, Jake Snake Roberts, Rob Van Dam, Ricky Steamboat. Who else?
I don't know.
In my hallway, I have pictures of them where they signed autographs for me. I call it my Hall of Fame. That's where all the pictures are hung.
Oh, Stephanie, you're so nice. She takes her mom food so she doesn't have to eat junk food, but she said she doesn't like the weird food I cook now. Weird food? You cook amazing food.
That's why
Does
my
she
stepdad
even
was
try
too.
it? Yes.
I wanted to invite him over and just have steak and shrimps. And then him be all, I don't want to eat that keto stuff. Be like, all right, well, let me enjoy the steak then since you don't want it.
But remember, he did eat the bourbon chicken.
Yeah, he loved that.
Oh, when I made the bourbon chicken, since his mom and dad were here, or stepdad, I made cauliflower rice for them.
And they loved that.
And I did I fried it, right, with a little bit of liquid aminos and seasonings.
She didn't put any egg in it because he hates eggs.
Yeah. But he actually had it because he'd said before, oh, I don't like cauliflower. And then once he's eating it with the chicken, he was like, oh, yeah, this cauliflower rice, I like cauliflower rice. Why would you ever make that, Glenda? And she's like, I'm trying to make it. You told me you don't want it.
He's such a country bumpkin, too. And I love about it, too, is my mom's name is Glenda. Well, he calls her Linda.
It's so funny.
He puts an extra syllable in it.
Oh, see, Renee, that's the sad thing with diabetics that start getting amputations. Always start small and they become human chopping. Whoa.
Whoops.
Sorry about that, y'all.
I just tried to push the chair away and knocked it over.
Oh,
I'll get it later.
Scared the dog, too.
Yeah, come here.
Sorry.
Where you at? Come here.
Warning, loud sounds. But
Can you get her on camera or no?
I know, Renee, it was really sad because that's what happened. It started with the little toe, and then it was just, I was like, this is just pitiful. It was really sad, and he was such a great guy. I really miss him. Stephanie said, laugh out loud, Shauna, I like the maple and chocolate. Oh, Robert said, my girlfriend and I have been back on keto for about 2 weeks and no sodas.
Good.
But I do have my energy drinks. So far, I'm down about 7 pounds and my stomach bloating is going down again.
We'll play now.
Awesome. And he said, thank y'all so much for getting me into this in the first place.
You're welcome.
Awesome. That's so
Remember,
good, Robert.
My favorite drink was Dr. Pepper. And I used to drink at least a 6-pack a day.
Oh, at least, because a lot of times he would go to Whataburger.
Yes.
And y'all don't know who Whataburger is.
The 42
Their
ounce.
large is 42 ounces. And
It's like the big gulp.
He would get one and finish it.
And then top it off with another can or two.
Yeah. And that would be at least one meal.
But now I only drink, at the most, 3 Zevias a day. And I only drink them with a meal.
Yeah.
That's either Ultima, Zip Fizz, or, you know what it is? Or just make iced tea.
Yeah. Stephanie said, I got Mama some Lily's peanut butters, and she said they were too bitter.
Oh, wow.
Told her I can't eat them anymore because they are too sweet for me.
Right?
Isn't that funny how our taste changed? Because, like, when his brothers were over for the filming, we got a couple of our things out, and we're like, oh, try this. And to us, like, several of them, I was like, oh, I can't eat that because it's like syrupy sweet. And they're like, oh, yeah, there's no sugar in this. There's no, gosh, it needs some sugar. This isn't sweet at all. How do y'all eat this? And I'm like, is it sweet? It's sweeter. It's too sweet for me.
We haven't had steak a couple of times. It was too sweet for us.
I know. That's so funny. Elizabeth said, I've been watching wrestling for a while.
Good.
I've always been a huge Undertaker fan and Kane fan. Then I
Yes.
started watching DX.
Yes.
I like all of them. I don't really have a favorite, but I watch those more. Yeah, and then Undertaker just did an interview with Joe Rogan.
Yes, I just saw that the other day. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Because he's breaking now what they call kayfabe. Because before he was very, very guarded, never did really many interviews, and now he's breaking out and doing them now.
Right, Lisa? Lisa says same thing I do. That now she stopped drinking sodas.
Yeah.
That even a Zevia spikes her, and
Yeah.
it's so sweet. It really is. They're like almost syrupy sweet to me.
Yeah, some of their flavors are.
Giddy sore here. Have to move around a bit. Really enjoyed the live. Y'all have a great night and a great weekend. Thank you, Lori, for joining us.
Thank you,
and
thank
I think
you.
we need to. Oh, look, we've been on for over an hour. We need to.
Longer than that, it's already after 8.
If I had a regular candy, I'd probably go into sugar coma, right? Macho Man was my favorite wrestler.
Yeah, me too.
I can live without sweets. Never ever been a big fan of ice cream. Oh, Elizabeth says she likes Macho Man too.
Yeah.
Right? Well, no, I think we
madness.
we need to call it a night because we still need to do our DDPY.
We gotta clean up too.
And we gotta clean up. But y'all, this has been so much fun. I feel like we all just had dinner together, you know?
That's why I was calling it the chat and chew.
Yeah. So next week, Pop, we got a couple ideas. If you have any more, let us know. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And thank you so much for joining us. Bye. Say bye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. I think that's in there.
Was that right there? Is it not set or not yet? What is it?
Your stream and you'll no longer be live.
Okay.
Okay, well. Okay, it's still not ending.
How many people did we end up getting? Like 12, 15, something like that?
Well, why won't it not yet? Okay, in stream. I'm trying, you guys.
So much amateur hour.
I'm saying.